Hello everyone, Krydax here, and welcome back to Space Engineers Industrial Overhaul. I have done a lot of work since the last episode, and we have found cobalt and bauxite. Woo-wee, it was a lot of work. I had to manually search through, it looks like 35, because I didn't do that one yet, 35 ore patches to find them. The deep ores mod option, which is not required for industrial overhaul. I definitely think you need to do more than what I did to get some extra ways to find it, because it was just a giant pain in the butt. Either get longer range detectors, cheat your way to get a ship that can fly with a long range detector, something like that. What I did is not recommended. I didn't like the grind. Quite literally, had to grind through who knows how many kilometers of rock to do it. You know, the thing is, like, I wanted the challenge, or even just, I don't know how much of a challenge it is because it's just deeper, but I just wanted to have to go deep for ores. Like, I think that's really cool. It was just the finding it that was annoying. So yeah, figure out a way, figure out some mods, or, you know, some cheats that you can do to find the ores a little easier than I did. But otherwise, I think the deep ores mod is a cool idea. But yeah, so I have done a bunch, base construction wise as well. I think I added some more wind turbines. I can't remember which ones were here. I don't remember if it was 3 sets or just 2. But I added some more wind turbines, colored them. I made all of the steel actually built, so that took quite a bit of steel. I've done some more mining with this doodad, and processing with the smelter. Did I do anything else? I built a gravel compressor up here because that allows us to use up all of the gravel that gets produced from the smelter, and that way the gravel doesn't build up. So that's just a way of like inventory management, because essentially this guy turns, what is it, 500 gravel, I think? No, 100 gravel into one of these, which only takes 1 liter, and so it's, I forget how much 100 gravel takes, but it's a huge reduction. I think it's a 25 times reduction in volume to make the light compressed rounds, and then this one takes 15, or no, it takes 1,000 gravel and turns it into 1 liter. So that's a huge reduction. So I've just had it kind of on repeat, making 1 heavy round and 5 magazines of light rounds, which is 50 shots each. I should probably add in a couple more heavy rounds, actually. But yeah, that's a way to get rid of some gravel. And then I have a O2H2 producer generator to get rid of ice. I haven't had quite enough power to use it. It requires 1 megawatt. And I also discovered, through a YouTube comment on my last video, I'm sorry, I don't have it pulled up, whoever you are, I can't thank you by name because I don't remember your name. But I think we maybe have been dummies, because I can make a hydrogen engine, and I could have had it this whole time. And we have ice, and we have creators, and it uses 200 liters of hydrogen to make 5 megajoules, essentially. And is that sustainable with the O2H2? The O2H2 uses 1 megawatt, so 1/5 of that, which would be 40 hydrogen to make 500. Yeah. So I've been a dummy. We could have just used an O2H2 generator, a hydrogen tank, and the hydrogen engine, rather than what I thought we needed, which was a lot of these batteries to be able to power the higher power stuff. Now, we do still need a crap ton of ice for this, but that's a little bit less of a problem. Hey, Apophenia, how's it going? Exactly. Now we got to build a hydrogen engine and a hydrogen tank. I wanted to save that for the episode. And then we also can go get cobalt, and I actually haven't gotten an inventory full of cobalt yet, so I'm going to do that real quick. And what else have we done? I mean, I've made a lot of various things in the crafters, but that's nothing too crazy. So let's go get some cobalt, and that way we can make, whatchamacallit? We can make metal grids. Okay, so cobalt actually wasn't all that far. It was only 6 kilometers away. The amount of, I would just Alt-Tab. I would just aim straight down with the mining drill on right-click and just Alt-Tab out until I would get, you know, out of power, and then I had to go regenerate power. And then I would do the little thing where I made a small grid, metal detector to see 250 meters further. And it was crazy how long it took me to find bauxite, too. Once I finally found cobalt, it was good. It was right towards the end, though, that I found both. But once I found cobalt, it was nice because then I could, I didn't have to go as deep, because cobalt can be as deep as 700 meters, but bauxite is only as deep as 300 meters. So I didn't have to go very far at all. I only went 50 meters in, and then built the little ore detector, plus a battery, and that would find me the bauxite, if it was there. So you'll notice I have a few that just say greater than 300 meters because I only investigated up to 300 meters, and whatever's in these ore patches is deeper. And so someday we'll find out what's there. I found a silver, I found 2 golds, I think. Found another oil sand, found plenty of niter, got lots of coal. So we've got iron, coal, I think I found a nickel. Did I find a nickel? Yeah. So we've got iron, copper, nickel, and did I find a silicon? How did I not find a silicon? That's crazy. Found lithium. I think I found another sulfur. Yeah, it doesn't look like I found a silicon. So, but we get silicon from stone, so that's fine. And the reason I'm going deeper is because I found the cobalt, but I didn't drill all the way down to the cobalt. The metal detector has, you know, a range of 250. And I apologize, I'm still a little congested, so I might have to do a bit of coughing. Gotta love getting it cold. Okay, but we should be able to drill down in reasonably short time to find... I haven't gotten attacked again, which has been good. I've been worried about it, but it hasn't happened. Yeah, I think... Oh, I found a silicon rock. That's what it was. I was gonna say, I'm like, I swore I saw silicon. And I never found a cobalt or bauxite rock either. It's ridiculous. Okay, there's cobalt. And I can't remember which one processes cobalt. Is it the smelter or the refinery? The smelter refines cobalt, but we need the refinery for bauxite. I also realized you can refine coal in a refinery. You don't have to have the chemical refinery to get the carbon that we needed for ceramics. So I was wrong about that originally. I thought we needed the chemical or no, what did I say? I thought we needed the oil cracker to get the first carbon to get the ceramic to make a chemical refinery in the first place. But that's not true. I think I can just make a refinery to get the carbon as well. So a little bit of confusion. Understandably so, because the progression in Industrial Overhaul is disabled, so you can't... You just kind of have to figure it out yourself. Okay, we'll get a little bit deeper. I know I'm wasting some cobalt here, but there's so much I don't care. So we'll just wait until we're surrounded by cobalt. Ah, it's beautiful. And we'll go to town, get some cobalt ore. Delicious. Oh, it feels so good. Look at all this blue goodness. Yes. Yes, come to me.
Inventory full.
That's what I love to hear. Inventory full. Okay, so we'll be able to process this cobalt, and then we should be able to make metal grids. Now that is something we will have plenty of. I forget which building it's made in, but I know we already have unlocked it. It's a fabricator or assembler, I think one of those two. Or it might even be in the small, like, manual assemblers, I can't remember. Okay. Fly on home. Ooh, don't go too fast, though. I completely plastered myself into the ground one time. I think those are the extra tools from that event. Okay, so now we can throw this cobalt into the smelterino. Where's that smelter? Do I have it off right now? No, it's on. Okay. Yeah, it's annoying because of the drill, so I'll actually put the cobalt into the drill, and then I'll put the stone back into the drill, and then it should switch it over. Beautiful. Oh, look at all the cobalt! I love it! Yes! Okay. That's wonderful. So then we produce metal grids in the fabricator. And that requires cobalt, nickel, and iron, which we have all of those things. So we'll move cobalt. I guess I don't really need to move it as long as the fabricator's not full, but it is because it likes to take all the ice. Let's see, what should I take out of here? We need some ice for something, don't we? Yeah, otherwise it wouldn't go in there. Oh yeah, for the doodads, the power cells. But I can take most of the ice out. I'll take 1,000 or even 1,500. And then I'll take some of that nickel, because we're never going to need all that. Some of that silicon. And then it's got 1,000 liters that we can fill up with cobalt. Which it'll automatically grab it. We have a lot of iron in the smelter, so we should be able to make a bunch of metal grids now. And we will have to turn it on, which is a problem because I don't have enough power. So I guess let's work towards hydrogen. Problem number 2 is I don't want to put the hydrogen tank over here because if we get attacked and it explodes, we will be in big doo-doo times. And I need the hydrogen to be connected to my area, so I'm thinking we build it underground, under this thing. Which will be, is it right here? I think. Is that right? Wait, no. What's going on here? That's not right. Also we have the wrong color. Why is there no... Oh, because I'm stupid. I'm not stupid. I shouldn't say that, but... There's a panel in between me and the thing. There we go. Things are always better underground. Exactly. Okay. So that... This is where we can build our hydrogen tank. Is it too big? How big is it again? I also think I have to build the big one because they store less in Industrial Overhaul. If we search hydrogen tank, you can see the small one only stores 60,000 liters, which, in terms of running the hydrogen engine, 10 seconds is 2,000, so that's only 5 minutes of runtime. This one can store 2 million, which is 10, that's 3 hours. So that's 3 hours of runtime. That's a little bit better. And in terms of the resources, it's like not even that much more. It's just more steel tubes and steel plates. So we definitely want the big one, but I forget, it's 3x3x3, so we should be okay with this hinge facing down. We're just going to have to drill out an area here, and it will require me to remove a 3x3 range, so that'll be these guys. Which might look a little weird, so I'm changing my mind again. This is now the second time I've removed and rebuilt this block. And we're gonna go one step deeper, I think. We'll go down here. So I'll just do a conveyor junction. Or no, not a conveyor junction. We'll do a pipe. Should I do a reinforced pipe or just a conveyor? I think I'll just do a tube because we're underground, so it's not like it needs to be supporting. And I don't know why it's not letting me rotate the right way. It's kind of weird. I have to like look at that block to connect it properly. Okay, so we'll have to clear out an underground area, which actually is sweet. And then we'll build that underneath. So our hydrogen tank will be protected from enemy attacks. I guess if they attack from right over here, they'll be able to hit it, but that's less likely. Okay, definitely gotta go deeper.
Energy critical.
Energy. Let's grab some more energy. And then we'll build a couple hydrogen engines, and we can just turn those puppies on whenever we need more power. Oh, that's gonna feel so good. I can't believe I didn't notice that earlier. Though, I don't know. We might need more ice than I'm realizing, and it might just burn through ice like crazy. Okay. We're digging this jazz music. I don't know if it quite fits Space Engineers perfectly, but it's fine. Okay, 9. Okay, yeah, we need to go a little deeper. But we're almost there. Let's see, get a little bit more around here. Now, are we gonna have to... No, I think the drill will go underneath it. I think. I hope. Alright. Good enough, I think. Maybe? Let's see. Number 9. No. Oh, I need a steel plate before it'll even let me think about it. Do you have steel plates? You have something that filled my inventory. Okay, there we go. I guess it kind of is clipping a little bit. Oh. Do I mind that? I think that part's okay. I don't like all the clipping over here. Yeah, that's better. Okay, sweet. And then I think that's already configured properly. Let's just see if we have all this stuff. I've made a lot of random components, so I think we've got a decent amount of everything at this point. Yep, all components successfully withdrawn. That feels good. Alright, and then we're also going to need components for this thing. I'm also excited to get tier 2 tools because these things are slow. Ta-da! Alright, so we've got our underground hydrogen tank. We've got our O2H2 generator. Now we just need a bunch of ice. I have a decent amount, but I've kind of been getting rid of a lot of it as well. Get in there. Alright, there we go. Hydrogen is connected. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Yeah, I mean, that does kind of touch, but we're going to extend by probably a full meter, or maybe, let's see, no, a full block, which is 2.5 meters. So we'll have this come back up, we'll extend it 2.5 meters, and then it'll swing down again. And at that point, it should be underneath that. But we can also restrict it to not go too far that way. But yeah, so let's... I think it's already loaded up with ice, but now we can turn it on. I don't know if we have enough power for it. With our 12 turbines, let's find out. Not you. You. Doesn't have ice in it? Wait, I thought it did. It does have ice in it. Why is it not working? Well then, that's strange. Is our hydrogen tank not connected like I thought it was? No, I can definitely access it. Is our O2H2 not connected like I thought it was? I'm pretty sure it is. I've been able to put ice into it from down there. Doing something wrong. Maybe I just don't have enough power. Let's turn off the smelter. See if that fixes it. No. Oh, wait, no. Yeah, dang it. Well then. Odd. What is the main malfunction here? Why you no work? Bum-de-dum-de-dum. I wonder if there's some sort of industrial overhaul. No worries, Apophenia. Let's see. Debugging things is the name of the game. There's not, like, different pipes, right? Like, I wonder if steam pipes transports high pressure steam. I did also notice there's a steam generator, but didn't we need something crazy for that I can't build yet? Yeah, we need titanium for steam turbines, and I haven't found titanium yet, partially because I think it's really deep. So anyway, I don't think I'm missing anything. Hydrogen engine, we will need that, but I'm trying to build a hydrogen tank. missing something. What am I missing? What are we missing? I can access the hydrogen tank through the O2H2 generator, so they're for sure connected through the conveyor system. Conveyor system is on. Auto refill. Use conveyor system should be on for everything. Power usage. Max required input is 1. Megawatt, which I definitely have right now. I don't know if that's the average or just the maximum, but we have 12 doodads, so we've got like probably around 3 megawatts of power. What in the heck is going on here? Consumes ice. Yes, we are aware. It has ice. Why you no work? I even tested it. The reason this shows... Like, I built a small one just to see if it worked, and it did. Like, I built it onto the side of this thing. Okay. For lack of understanding what the heck's going on, I'm going to build a small hydrogen tank right here next to the O2H2 just to see if that somehow magically works. And if it does, I will be very confused, but at least it'll tell me that the O2H2 generator works. And step 1 of debugging will be complete. I'm very scared this is gonna work. And I'm gonna have no idea why the other one isn't filling. Please don't. Oh no, it's working. Oh no! Why are you working? Is the other one filling now? Now the other one's filling. What the heck? So that's a glitch. Okay, well, it makes me feel better. It wasn't my fault. The game was being stupid.
Inventory full.
Game was being stupid for unknown reasons. Yeah, exactly. Black magic. Okay. So is it just magically working now? No, it stopped. What the heck?
Fuel low. Fuel critical.
Oh gosh. Take fuel. What the heck? Why did it stop working now? That's not cool. So somehow... I wonder if it's... I wonder if somehow the gravel compressor is to blame. Because the O2H2 is connected through the gravel compressor. And I wonder if somehow this doesn't see that there's an H2 consumer on the network, and that's why it's not running. Because the O2H2 will only generate... Oh, maybe it's just because it has no ice. I'm stupid. Okay. I rescind my statement. So it is working, I think. Yeah, it's working. Okay, cool. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Okay, so it's making H2 500 liters a second out of 50 ice a second. So 20 ice per second will provide 5 megawatts. Not bad. Okay. Okay. So now we just need some generators. And where to build those? Maybe also underground. At least the first one I'll build down here. Kind of tunnel our way around. Okay, that should be... I forget how long they are. I think they're only 2 blocks long. Which is going to go to about here. Okay, hydrogen generator. No, engine. And then what's their, what is it, blah, blah, blah. What do they connect? They connect either on the end or the side. Okay, that's really strange, but we want the end connection, which is like so. Perfect. Okay. We even haven't had enough room to get around it. Grab the build planner and then go see if we can fetch items. Perfect. Everything fit in my inventory. Oh, this is gonna feel so good. I do want to turn it off though. Let's see. Toggle block off. Because we'll only want to turn it on when we really need the power. I can't believe this was available the whole time. Oh, I could have saved myself so much hassle. All of those alkaline batteries. To be fair, I am going to need a lot of ice now. Because, like, one inventory full of ice is only, what, 3,000, I think? Which is only going to run for a minute. 50 ice a second. Well, I don't know. Sorry, I only need 20 ice a second to run one generator. So if we're running one generator... let's see. If I'm running one generator, then kind of just get rid of like sharp corners. I feel like it looks weird. One generator is 20 a second because it's 200 hydrogen a second, and so that means 1,000 ice gets me 50 seconds. So 3,000 ice is about 3 minutes, a little less than 3 minutes. That's still not a ton of time. So that's where a mining vehicle could come in, because there's an ice lake over there somewhere. It's not too far. But I also have quite a bit of ice just from, I'm gonna put that away for a second, just from all the mining we've done, because there's that ice layer. So thankfully we've stored quite a bit of it, and I will just deposit in there and hope it goes to the right place. Okay, this one I've put ice and gravel in. And now that we have access to bauxite, I'm very excited to say that we can make storage containers. Oh, it's gonna feel so good. It's gonna feel so good. Okay, we'll put it in the drill. Unfortunately, it likes to fill up the fabricator and the assembler. And anything else? I don't think so. Okay, so that'll be working on that ice for a little while. But that's good. That'll get our hydrogen tank filling up. We're already at 200,000, so that's 1,000 seconds, 20 minutes worth of running the old doodad hydrogen engine. Okay. Cool. No doubt. What do we build next? So we need bauxite. So that is refined in which one? Was it the smelter? No, that's just cobalt. Okay, so we need the refinery now. The real deal refinery. So we'll go ahead and add that to the build planner. I guess we need to add it to our hotbar. And where do I put this? I think we need to start like a new area of the base, kind of over here a little bit. It has a connection on the top. So I think we'll actually come over and build it over here. Maybe right here, connected to the top. So we need a few pipes. Let's see, if I build it on top of this, I think that works out perfectly. Yeah. Okay. So we need some steel plates, as usual. Oh, I don't have hydrogen. Gave away my tank. Okay. So we need, was it 3 or 4? I wasn't sure. Yeah. Yeah, I like that. So we just need the L bend. There we go. Okay. And then go ahead and clear the build planner, get the components for these 3. Bada bing, bada boom. Alright, and then we can plop down the refinery. Is that right? Is it the... Yeah, it's the top. Oh, we need steel plates again. Okay, so it's kind of like that, but rotated. There we go. Perfect. And let's go ahead and get those steel plates placed underneath. Okay. There we go. Probably need a block there to make that look normal. In fact, this one needs to be a block too. Okay, that'll look good, and then... Yeah, now we just gotta build the dang thing. Let's build those steel panels first. Excuse me. Still coughing up a lung. Otherwise fine. Okay, panels built. Guess we'll build these while I'm here. And then once we have the refinery, we can finally get aluminum plates. That feels so good. I guess we need the bauxite though. I haven't mined any bauxite yet. I think we found a tiny bit in one of the meteorite craters. Okay. Bam. That is the wrong tool for the job. There we go. There we go. Alright, clear the build planner again, right click. I think we should have all those things. I made some more heating elements at some point. We have enough. It's just gonna take literally forever to weld this thing. Another 1 minute and 4 seconds. Middle click, just on all the places. Grab whatever we can. We'll do that again. Looks like we still need some more heating elements, but we got most everything else. And then we'll go mine some bauxite and bring it back. Throw the hydrogen engine on, flip the switch for that, and then we will run the refinery and it will be beautiful. The refinery is also better at refining stone, which is good. Okay, where are those heating elements? Not there. Are they in here? Copper and iron ingots. Okay, we need to turn the fabricator on. Okay, let's have it make some heating elements. I don't think we need that many. I thought I already had made some. Where are they? Maybe I didn't, or maybe they never got finished. Aha. Yeah, I was gonna make them in here, but I ran out of iron, I guess. So then we do need a few more than 40. Okay, get those made in the fabricator real quick. Recharge our batteries. Almost there, 9 more. 6 more. Run in a circle, and... oh yeah, 2 more. Got it. The refinery is complete. It's beautiful. Okay, now everything's breaking because we're out of power. Turn off the refinery. I keep forgetting I can do this with this little menu. Build vision. Someday I'll remember. Okay, there we go. Sweet! The refinery's done. Okay, let's make sure we got enough hydrogen. And we'll go gather some bauxite. Turn that one on. It is pretty far away, 27 kilometers. There might be one closer, you know, I didn't find every ore patch within a nice circle, but I would find one and then I'd see oh, why am I flying down? Then I'd see another one, you know, that I was already close to, and then do we have enough hydrogen? I'm gonna grab 2 bottles just in case. I don't want to run out. I was using 2 bottles for all of my exploration. I think 1 bottle's probably enough if we go straight there and straight back, especially if I turn off dampeners and use momentum. But I don't want to take any chances. I guess I can also fill up my bottles in the base now, because we have the H2 generator. But we'll just make sure we have enough. Okay. Cobalt, bauxite. Okay, so we go this way, turn off dampeners, and then I just use the space bar to make sure we have plenty of upwards momentum. Try to launch ourselves in some semblance of a trajectory. Keep holding space. Try to stay at about 300 meters a second. Until we feel like our trajectory is just about right. Which I think we're about there. And then I just push forwards once in a while to get more forwards momentum, using a lot less fuel. Okay, definitely need more upwards. We're falling way too fast. I'm just using that thing in the bottom right to see where my trajectory is. That should do it. Fly over all these other stations. Don't want to get too close, though. Last thing we need is some ship deciding we are a threat. And dampeners on. All right. Bauxite, you are mine. Go down the wormhole. And here we are. Delicious, delicious bauxite. Grab a whole inventory full.
Inventory full.
That didn't take long.
Inventory full.
I wonder what the ratio is of bauxite ore to aluminum plates. 'Cause we have what? 30,000 bauxite? Okay. Fly home here. Keep adding upwards momentum. We're just gonna go over that storm fire there. Whee! Get halfway to space on our way home. Oh, you were just about to confirm that bauxite is indeed aluminum. Yes, it is. That would be hilarious if we refine it and it's not even aluminum. It's a long trip. Gosh, think of how this would take me 3 times as long if I had the vanilla speed limits. Okay, how much fuel did we use? Oh yeah, we would have been fine on one. I only used a third of a tank. Alrighty, so just pop into this refinery here. Load in all of that. Move the stone back into the drill. Okay, you're gonna be annoying, aren't you? We'll move the bauxite into the drill, and then we'll move the stone into the drill, and then it still didn't do it right. Come on, man. There we go. Okay. So then we just gotta fire up the old hydrogen engine. Which isn't working. Oh, because stockpile's on. There we go. Still not working. Oh, it's just because it's not using the power. Okay, cool. I think if we turn on the refinery, does it then... Yeah, there we go. Oh, cool. It looks like it's only outputting the amount that it needs. I thought it was just going to be wasteful. Sweet. Okay, and there's our aluminum. Oh my gosh, that refines quickly. 50 kilograms is going to like 30, it looks like. Something like that. So, pretty good ratio. And we got hella aluminum ingots. However, those aren't aluminum plates, I'm now realizing. I'm probably going to need the plate stamper. Or whatever that thing's called. Production blocks. It's over here somewhere. Yeah, plate stamp. I'm guessing we need that to get aluminum plates. So, probably we'll need that to get the final step of processing, but we've got a good amount here. Over, what, 1,800 once we're all said and done. And then I don't know exactly what's different about the ratio with stone, but I'm sure it's better. And that ice goes into the O2H2. Some of this ice, we'll say 200. Okay. We'll just let that process. Sweet. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Okay, and then why don't I work on a plate stamp then? Okay, plate stamp looks exactly like the gravel compressor. Not too surprising, I guess. Put that over here. We do need some more armor panels. And what did I need to make the tools, the tier 2 tools? Titanium. Gosh dang it. Just can't seem to get the resources I need. I would love to have tier 2 tools, but titanium... Maybe I could just... Hold on, oh, that one needs plastic. That's the one I really want, is the welder. So we need plastic instead of titanium. I have aluminum. But the drill and the grinder need... titanium, excuse me. And that's only 6 titanium, and I think we could just take apart... yeah, we could take apart a couple of these motors for a little bit of titanium. Okay. So, in that case... What else did we need? Can I just make those 2 right now, at least? I don't know why I didn't think of that earlier. We need 3 aluminum plate, and 6 titanium plate. Do I even have some in here from when I destroyed that ship? No. I do have some armored plates, but no titanium. Okay, my inventory, we're gonna move... That's not... I don't remember. 8 aluminum. Grind down an engine. Get the titanium off of it. There's also a lot of motors in these. I should have done this a long time ago. This will save me a lot of hassle. I just thought I was going to be able to build a flying ship earlier using those, but it just doesn't quite have enough. You really need like 6 to build a better flying ship. 4 is just not quite enough. Let's see, and so we'll go into the assembler, give it those things, and some wire, I think we need it. And then we can produce grinder and a hand drill. Wow, now I'm really sad. I could have done this forever ago and had a better hand drill. Turn that on. How's our engine working? It's doing things. Alright, there's 1. And there's 2. Sweet! Alright, get rid of these old pieces of crap. For now, they will be part of the pile. Okay, drill radius is 0.42, or x3 with secondary. What was the other one? I'm just comparing. Okay, 35 versus 42, so it's 20% bigger radius. That's a pretty big difference. That would have helped the tunneling quite a lot, especially because it's even faster by 20%. So, yeah, that would have saved me some time. I don't want to think about how many minutes that actually would have saved me, because it's probably a scary number. Anyway, moving on. The welder is the thing I really wanted, but that requires the plate stamper, so we're going to have to weld a little bit more. Make a floor for the plate stamp. Out of steel plates. Grab a few more. Okay, and I feel like the base is gonna start kind of sprawling out in this area, so I'm just gonna get this started. I need to move the ship. Or just completely deconstruct it. It might be time. Oh, and then we need character tools, enhanced grinder, and enhanced hand drill. Enhanced drill? Yeah, I know. Good puns, good puns. Okay, I think it's a footprint of 6, so we'll at least build the footprint part. I need more plates. Turn my lights back on. Do. Yeah, I was watching Twitch while I was just welding all of the steel around the base. Because at that point I had like a couple thousand steel plates and it was just a matter of time spent welding. Okay. That should do it. Number 9. Plate stamp. Bing. Right click. And then we need to middle click. Let's turn off all these signals. Let's see if we have what we need. Wow. Still no. Yay, all components. Sweet. Alright, plate stamperino. I'm guessing it will make steel plates out of iron, aluminum plates out of bauxite, or out of aluminum ingots, I guess, and then probably titanium plates out of titanium ingots. And maybe there are silver and gold plates, I don't know. Guess we'll find out. Just run in circles until it's done. It's not very fast. There it is. Plate stamp done. I really wish I knew how much damage a meteor did. You know, it's like this has 22,000 integrity, but like, can that survive a direct meteor impact? I have no idea. Okay, plate stamp, production. I was correct about titanium, I was correct about iron, I was correct about aluminum, and then it also makes composite plates as well as armored plates. Okay, cool. So now we want to production aluminum plates. Just max those out for now. It's glorious. It's glorious. We have aluminum plates. Oh, that feels so good. Can't even tell you how good that feels. Okay. So, now that we have aluminum plates, that's been a long journey to get to this moment. Like, pretty much the entire game, we've been thinking about bauxite. We can now build... Where are they? Cargo containers. Because those require 30 aluminum plates a pop. And the large one requires 240, but maybe I should just bite the bullet and try to build this first, because this will store basically everything. Although small ones store what, 15k? 15k is a lot, but 420k is a lot more, so I think I'll just build a large. I also think I want it underground for safety purposes. So... Oh my gosh, I can't believe how much faster this would have been to drill a hole. And a bigger hole too, so it would have been easier to fly in and out of. Oh well. Okay. Where am I? I want to build it here. How big exactly is this? Okay, we're getting there. It's a little bit more square. A little bit more clearance here. Get this corner. think that's looking pretty good. Maybe a little bit more. I guess I can just use these as like a guide. I need to come straight down from that corner. So I can see like, or from that seam rather. See where the walls are. Like this corner is where the corner is for that cargo container, so I can kind of just come straight down from that. The floor is lined up with the floor of that. That sharp pointy bit away. This is the edge. Okay. I think that's pretty good. Yeah, not perfect, but I'll call it close enough. Oh, this is gonna be amazing. We can finally move all of our resources into the conveyor system. We do need 218 aluminum plates, though. Okay, hopefully we have that many. I think we do. Oh, we do! Or, no, we do. Okay, sorry, I was about to say, oh, we don't. Wait, how is this happening? Oh, it's importing the plates. Okay, I was worried we were out of plates already. But they're still, it's just kind of importing from the refinery. What's up, Lodro? Welcome, welcome. Okay, so we're still gonna have some leftover plates after we build this. But I also need to go middle click on these things, which will be a thing of the past moving forward. Wait, what did I just... Oh, I guess I never finished that, and we need some energy. Alright, well, welcome, lurking. We welcome all lurkers, big and small. Alright, energized. Looks like we still need quite a bit more to finish this out. I should probably dump, what? The hydrogen tank, and... Let's see... I'll just dump a hydrogen tank for now, and then I'll put away some plates, and I can carry more. Wait, what's going on? Something's weird. Why did it not grab all the aluminum plates that I need? I do believe that I might be out of construction components, but why didn't it grab... Oh, there we go. I think I needed to double click the middle mouse button. There we go. So now we just need some more components. I would believe that I actually am out, because I don't build them all that frequently. Could have... Yeah, I don't have any more in here. I think this one was set to build some. Okay. There we go. Yes, the large cargo container is complete. And now we can put all the stone and ice in here. I can let the drill run for a while. Feels really good. Let the refineries run for a while. Oh goodness, that's amazing. That is amazing. Okay, so first order of business after doing that is restarting the drill. So I think I want to raise it first. So the hinge needs to have a positive velocity. We'll say 0.1 Turn it off. That should raise it up. Okay, that's a little too slow. Let's just go with 1. Okay. Oh, okay. A little bit too much maybe on the 20 degrees is too aggressive. On the upper limit. Uh-oh, what just happened? Why did it fall down? That was weird. Okay, I think it still hit. Upper limit 14, we'll kind of walk it down. See, it just fell down again. It's so weird. It's like it goes in reverse. It like cycles all the way back around. We'll just do 12 for the upper limit. Maybe that'll work. Stop it before it hits that. Yeah, okay, I think it's hitting the limit. Okay, so now we want to extendo the hingo. And is that going to run the drill into the ground? No, that actually is just perfect. Okay, so... Said extend the hinge, I meant piston. Extendo the pistono. Maximum distance 1 meter. Velocity doesn't really matter. 1 meter is not enough. We'll just do the full 2.5 meters. I'm pretty sure the radius of that is at least a block. So piston, max distance 2.5. There we go. So it's drilling out a whole new block. I could probably go a little further. Let's go to 3. Okay. We'll also set the minimum distance to be 3, so it's kind of locked into that position. And then we will turn the drill on. And then the hinge speed, I think I've settled on negative 0.01 RPMs. I could probably go a little faster than that, but that seems to work pretty well. And then we will collect lots more stone, which the refinery will zoop up. Now, the other thing I'm curious about is, does the drill know to feed stone to the refinery and not to the smelter if they're both on? What's up, Dave? I'm doing well. Progress has been good. We finally have aluminum plates, which feels amazing. So yeah, like if we put the stone... Smelter's not on. Let's turn the smelter on. Turn the plate stamp off for now. Like if I take all the stone out of the smelter and put it in the drill, what happens? Looks like it got split evenly. Dang it. It's not what we want. So we're gonna have to do a sorter in front of the smelter to keep stone out. We need a blacklist stone. So for now we'll just turn the smelter off. Yeah, and we will get a lot more ice too once we get down to that area, which will be helpful. I don't know how our hydrogen stockpile is doing actually. Hydrogen tank, we're at 20% filled, and it looks like we're out of ice. That's not great. We're gonna have to get a lot more ice eventually. But we'll let things run for now. I could build some more wind turbines. That would take pressure off of the hydrogen engine. But I don't think I'm gonna do that quite yet. What am I really wanting to do? I still really want a rechargeable battery. And that requires the sulfur. So what was... I think we needed oil. I've got distracted with all my aluminum plates now. But we still need the ceramics thing. Yeah, okay, I think I just need to build a ceramics kiln. Thanks for the follow, CFC. Welcome. Yeah, ceramics furnace, and we're gonna need carbon, which we can now do in the refinery, I think. Let's double check that. Let me grab the coal and throw that in the refinery. And I believe... Yes, we've got carbon. Beautiful. Okay. Yeah. It's just more effective in the chemical refinery, but we can do the regular refinery. So that's super helpful. So that means we can build the something over here. I don't remember. Need more steel plates. That's gonna get in the way real soon. And yeah, to work towards sulfur, we do need the ceramics kiln, which is, ooh, 2x4. That's a big boy. I need steel plates for that. Gosh, got some big buildings here. I probably shouldn't be just connecting everything willy-nilly. I should probably have a plan. But plans are for chumps, you know. So, we're just gonna go for it. I think I like it rotated this way. Yeah. And then... Oh, it's 4x3? Oh, geez, that's huge. Good gravy. Oh, Dave, you don't speak for everyone? That's a bummer. I was hoping you were gonna be able to say we're all doing fine. That would be nice if you could make that the case. Please make us all fine. Hotkey. There we go. Okay. Get the build planner going on this. We might need more components again. Now, am I missing an assembler? What builds construction components? Or no, never mind. We've got construction components, and by that I mean in the automated way, not from the manual assembling benches. I think the fabricator did, right? Yeah, the fabricator makes components, light bulbs, heating elements, magnets, and grids. What makes the motors? Does the assembler... The assembler makes the motors. And the plate stamp makes steel plates. And then is there one more thing? The wire. I need the wire draw thing so that we can get wire in the conveyor system. Oh, 50 hours on a ship that doesn't take off. Well, hopefully you can fix it without rebuilding from the ground up. Okay, I do need some grids. I don't know where I put my metal grids. I think they're in the main system, actually. Yeah. Okay, 3 more heating elements, 12 more components. I should be able to add the components to the fabricator. And then metal grids as well. Here, we'll just do a little bit of alternating. Wait, why don't I have cobalt? What happened to all my cobalt? It's right here. Oh, because the smelter's off, it can't get to it, maybe? Bet that's what's going on. Let's find my ARG cargo container. You can hit... I'm always... Whenever games have a search feature, I always try to figure out what can I type with my left hand that's already on the keyboard that will search for it properly. So ARG is how I get to this. That should make the cobalt accessible now to the doodad. Why is that not working? Oh, I bet the input's full. Yeah, that's what it is. It's full of everything. Hopefully now that I have the cargo container, it'll go to the cargo container before... Yeah, I've done cargo as well. You can even get carg to get on cargo. I'm hoping that now stuff goes into cargo containers before assemblers. Oh, and I still need the heating elements. Okay. Now let's kind of do just a little bit of all three of these so that we have them. Excuse me. Hey, you know, if you're trying to find your assemblers, ass is the best way to get there. That's all I gotta say. That's all I've got to say about that. 3 heating elements still. Are we there yet? Are we there yet? Yes. There we go. Cockpit's actually kind of impossible with just the left hand. I don't really think you can do anything. It's probably easiest actually to do pit once you move your hand over, as I'm looking at the keyboard. Yeah, COC, but then you have to get over to the O. I don't know. Okay, ceramics furnace is Dunzo, Washington. And then that guy turns something into something. It turns silicon into glass. That's nice. I've needed some glass for light bulbs. So I'm going to produce some glass. Just right off the bat. Uh-oh, we're having power issues. Our hydrogen engine is, oh shoot, we're out of hydrogen. Wait, no we're not. What? Weird. This is why we need batteries. Regardless, I can make ceramic now. Ceramics! Woohoo! This has been the episode of progress. Like, good gravy. Fried axes progress. We do need to turn something off. What's currently running that I can turn off? Probably the refinery. And then the drill is properly getting rid of all of its stuff. Does it fill up the smelter even if it's off? Let's find out. Where's the cargo? Somewhere in the middle here. There it is. Okay, let's find out. Smelter. Wait for the drill to do another go round. This mod looks too complicated. Hey, you've played a lot more than I have. I think the reason I wanted to try out the mod was just because it has more progression to it than the vanilla game. I had kind of gotten to the point in the vanilla game where I had all the resources, and it's just a sandbox game at that point of what you want to build. So I wanted to look to mods to have a little bit more purpose in my life. Okay, so that's getting some more ore. Can I access this hatch? No. So then, does the smelter... Oh, it is filling it up, even though it's off. That's kind of annoying. Well, I guess I'll just let the smelter fill up with stone. But I will need to move the smelter somewhere else and do a blacklist on the sorter so it doesn't fill up. And then the refinery will fill up, apparently after the smelter. Let's just put all this in the drill and see where it goes. It all went into the cargo container. What? Why not the refinery? I don't understand this game sometimes. Regardless, we have ceramics. And so now, with ceramics being a thing... Hey, see you later, Apophenia. Thanks for being here. As always, it's much appreciated. What was it? We needed to process sulfur. So the chemical refinery is what we need, because we have sulfur. Okay. So this guy, which is also huge. It has a connection on both ends. Is that 3x5? Oh my goodness. I think I want to put this, like, over here. Like, right there. That's going to require a lot more panels. Oop, that hurt. And I will smelt all these panels, or weld, I should say, all these panels. The other question that I have to ask myself is it worth building, whatchamacallit, the oil, what's it called? The oil refinery? Oil something? To get, to get plastic, excuse me, frog in my throat, to get plastic so that I can make the welder. I think I probably will do that. Maybe we'll try to do that before the episode's over, instead of the sulfur. Because we already have that, so we need the oil cracker. That's what it is. And that needs a crap load of power. Oh my. Oh my. 5x5x8. That is a veritable chonker, I think, is what we call that in the industry. I'm going to try to make it fit over here somewhere. Ouch. That was a little too far to fall. You've mainly played with your cousin in vanilla. You discovered how scripts work. What scripts have you used, CFC? Have you made your own, or have you just downloaded certain ones from the interwebs? Or I guess the workshop. Probably want it to be rotated with that bit forward. Actually, no. I think that looks cooler. Yeah, okay. I'm in the same boat as you. I just was curious. Okay, yeah, we'll put that there. I'll figure out the underneath situation. I guess I should figure it out sooner rather than later. Otherwise, we won't be able to get to it. Okay, was this far enough, or was it one more? I don't remember. Oh, of course. Oh, wait, no. I was in the way. That's why it didn't let me place it. A solar array script. Automatic drill. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, the LCD one is pretty sweet. I haven't really made use of it yet, but I know what you're talking about. Okay, that'll be enough space for it. And I kind of want it to be not exactly next to these. Goodness. I'm glad you can, like, control mouse wheel it to be farther away so you can actually see. So, like, that's what we don't want. So we want it here. And then I think that's the right square. I'll actually go one more back. Okay. No, it's kind of in the ground there.
Energy low.
We'll go that tile as the center tile. That's good. Yeah. Okay. Alright, right click. Gotta get all the elements for that. A little bit more power here. And then see if we have enough stuff. What all do you need? 25 motors, 50 elements, 50 computers, 80 tubes, 80 components, a bunch of steel plates. I don't know if we're gonna have enough. We've used up a lot of our stockpile. Certainly have used a lot of stockpile. Oh, how many inventory fulls is this? Okay, well that's all we got from there. Anything else from these? From there? Alright, what are we still missing? 3 elements and motors. Oh, I was scared that we weren't gonna have enough motors. I thought I had motors in here too, and I don't. Why have you not made motors? Oh, motors are copper wire. That's what's wrong here. Okay. That should get some motors going again. The game is pretty extensive even without mods. Yeah, I agree and also disagree at the same time. It's a little bit weird. I was just talking about this on the Discord, which, by the way, for those of you on YouTube, you should join the Cridania Discord. We have a lot of fun chats over there and talk about all kinds of games, but probably games that you're all interested in if you're interested in Space Engineers. In any case, we were just talking about the kind of how deep of a game Space Engineers both is and isn't. I think in one sense it's extensive because of the sandbox nature, but it also doesn't provide a lot to do. Like, once you have a vehicle that can go mine ores, what's the point of anything? You know, like, once you have your base built and you have a vehicle that can mine ores, a flying vehicle, if you're not really into combat, there's not much left. Other than challenges that you create yourself, so to speak. And the game doesn't have a lot of natural reasons to do things, or reasons to build a complicated ship, or an advanced ship of a certain kind. Like, you know, if you just come up with a random challenge, can I make a mining ship that can carry 1 megaton, or sorry, kiloton, yeah, 1,000 tons? Is that what I mean? I think that's what I mean. Yeah. Like, can I make a ship that can carry 1,000 tons of some resource? You know, and it's like, that's a challenge, but there's nothing in the game that naturally leads you to need to. And I feel like that's the case with vanilla Space Engineers. There's very little in the game naturally that leads you to need to do anything. And the progression's also very lame, to put it bluntly. And so between the lame progression and not a high need to do a lot of those more interesting things, you kind of have to lean on mods for that. And so it's like, it's an extensive game in some ways, but it's also extremely bland in others. And that's why I think mods can be helpful. But I also, a lot of people have talked about how great the modding scene is, but I haven't found, like, this is the biggest and most cohesive mod pack I could find. And while I do think this is pretty great, compared to, like, Minecraft or Factorio, this is a very small overhaul. And so yeah, I don't know. I guess I've just been surprised at how in Space Engineers it feels like all the mods are very piecemeal and separate and small in scope. There's a few other big ones like Weapon Core, and, you know, combat-wise, there's a few other big ones. And, like, the modular encounter system is a big one, but it overhauls counters, which is completely different than, like, overhauling the game itself with progression or blocks or things of that nature. So, all that to say, those are some of my complaints with, like, or not even complaints, more just, like, what the game could be, and why, what it could be that would make me enjoy it more. Because I think what it is great. Tons of people are obsessed with this game and have put thousands of hours into it just in vanilla, you know, because they love building like a combat ship that can do all the things. But at least for the way that I get interested in games and get sucked into things, Space Engineers doesn't quite have exactly what I need. When you play with block cargo set to 10x, oh my gosh. Yeah, like another example of what could be in the base game that would be really fun is cargo hauling contracts. And I know that there's a mod that sort of adds this, where there's a grid and you have to like pick it up and take it somewhere, and you get paid for that. And that's like a really cool idea, you know, because then you need to build a ship that's capable of carrying a heavy weight. Apparently I have the hiccups or something. And like, that's a really interesting challenge that just doesn't even exist in the base game unless, again, you just challenge yourself, like, oh, I want to build a ship that can do that. But that's just, that requires creativity, self-motivation, and self-challenging. And all of those are things that, at least as a video game player, I don't tend to have. Like, I think I have some forms of creativity, but creativity is like a bit of a catch-all term that can mean a lot of things. And there are definitely some forms of creativity that I don't have. Okay, I'm gonna put those in there so I can make 10 more motors with the assembler. Oh, it needs copper wire as well. Well, I have like 1 billion wire in one of these. Where are you? That's not the one. Are you the one? Yeah, there it is. 400 wire. We'll put that in the carg. Okay. 257,000 stone. I should probably turn off the drill. Hinge. Velocity canceled. Hinge lock on. And drill off. Okay. Oh, that's not the building. You're the building. There we are, folks. The oil cracker is just about to be complete. Now, it's not connected to the network yet. That's okay. I'll focus on that later. But there it is in all of its glory. All of its 5x5x8 glory. I like it. I like it a lot. Okay. Someday I will probably weld those blocks underneath, but that day is not today. Now, it's not a production menu, which means I probably just throw things in there and it #works. So let's do that. It's not going to run, though, because I don't have enough power for it. Oh, I misspoke. Apparently, we have just enough. But I will turn on a battery for a minute. Not that one, though. The one I've already used. Okay, so we get fuel oil, carbon, sulfur, and polymer. I thought we would have gotten plastic. Shoot. How do we get plastic? Probably synthetics factory? Is there a plastics factory? No. Shoot, I thought we got plastic from this. I mean, we needed it, so it's fine. Chemical refinery, maybe? No. It's gotta be the synthetics factory, right? Let me look real quick on the Steam page guide thing. That's how I found it before. Okay, Space Engineers, Workshop, my subscribed items, Industrial Overhaul. Where are you? Click on that. User guide. Control F. Plastic. Plastic. Wait. Component required material. Okay. Plastic requires polymer and is made in the synthetics factory. Okay, okay. My assumption was correct. But that means I need the synthetics factory to get plastic, which requires concrete. Oh my gosh. This is if you give a mouse a cookie times 10. And concrete comes from the good news is we're running out of things to build, because I've already built quite a few of them. Mixes asphalt, but not concrete. The extruder forms tubes and girders. We're gonna need that one too to replace the default one. I think I've missed what makes concrete. Let me just look at the thingy again. Concrete. Doesn't tell me. The heck? Concrete as a component isn't on the list. That's wonderful. Asphalt requires gravel and oil sand. Is asphalt the same as concrete? Are they making those the same? I mean, they're not the same. So I'm imagining, like in real life, I'm imagining in the game they're not the same. It doesn't mention concrete anywhere else in the definition. It's used to make reactor components. Huh. Interesting. I wonder if it's one that he added later in like a patch and didn't update the guide. Because that was the case with sulfur in the deep ores. Like he added sulfur later and hadn't updated the deep ores with like how deep sulfur is. Around row 2, column 7. Oh, hey, how about the cement kiln where it says processes and mixes concrete? That might do it. And it might just be made from stone or something. Okay, so I need concrete to make the synthetics factory to make plastic from the polymer. Oh my goodness. Wow, so many steps. But we have sulfur, and that's very important. Because with sulfur comes great responsibility. I mean batteries. Because we can finally make the acid power cells. And with the acid power cells, we can make rechargeable batteries. And then our wind power will finally do something useful. Other than just power, you know, the immediate amount. And we need copper wires, copper ingots, sulfur, ice, and steel. It's kind of an interesting combo of things. We're gonna start that one going. It's got ice, copper wires, and ingots. I want you to be going. No, that one I'll leave the way it was. You need copper wires. Wow, there's a lot of copper wires. Okay, copper wires, copper ingots, steel plates, ice. I need ice. Ice is nice. We still have ice rocks over here? We do.
Inventory full.
Roll down the hill. Where was I? This one? Middle one? No. Left one? No. Right one. I'm so ready to be done playing this song and dance. Throw 1,000 in there, throw the rest in to the carg. And then we needed something else. The sulfur. Okay, so I need to go get some more oil sand. Oil sand. Got 3 of them available. What's the closest one? Looks like we've got one 17 kilometers, 10 kilometers, and then that one 7 kilometers. Stick with that one then. Just which one? 6. Now we'll put best in parentheses so that we remember. And then I will ditch all the things I'm holding, get some more hydrogen. Okay. And off we go for some oil sand real quick. We also have a beautiful ice lake right here that once I have a flying ship, I can gather all the ice we'll ever need in about 2 seconds. I could also build a base. There's a pipeline system mod, so we could build like a mining base on the ice lake and then pipeline ice to our base, which could be kind of cool. I haven't decided if I want to try that mod yet or not. Whoop, whoop. Bouncy, bouncy, bouncy. Get out of here. Ouch. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Wow, this is not a straight line. Not even close. Wow, I changed directions like 15 times. Okay, I'm gonna go a little deeper. And then we'll get some oil sand. I think I saw some stone in there from like earlier, but looks like I didn't pick it up. Okay, out we go. Goodness. Like the bounciest patch of all time. This was before I just alt-tabbed out. Because every time you mess with the controls, it angles in a slightly different way. But if you aim straight down while you're crouching and you double right click, it will make a perfectly straight tunnel, which is really satisfying to fly through. Now you can only go about 300 meters with the first drill at least before you run out of power, even with the lights off. You would get 300 or 400 meters and then have to go get more power. Okay, let's see. So we gotta chuck this. I bet our battery's dead. I left it on. That was silly of me. So we chuck this into the oil sand thingy mabobber, bitumen extractor. And then we turn that on. What do I do again? Scroll down. Okay. Well, the battery's not dead yet. Let me turn it off. Although, do we have hydrogen? I can't remember. Okay, well, regardless, that's more oil. To get more sulfur. We've already got 12 power cells. Enough for 12 more. It's 5 sulfur each, I think, right? Yes. And we need 100. I will need this second battery, I think. Or I could build another engine, of course. That's an option too. This might be enough oil. Guess we'll see. It's gonna be close. We're gonna need, I think I had 120 sulfur, so we need 380 more. I think this will be enough. This battery, I believe, is dead. No, it's very close to dead, though. $124 more. Yeah, I think we're not gonna get there, actually. Okay, well, in that case, I'll go take another oil sand trip. Let's see, where are we going to end this episode? I was hoping to get plastic and the next welder. But that might be too far away still. We'll see. Or no, sorry, not plastic. Plastic's still really far away because I need the other building and all the concrete and all that. Though that is one of the goals we have. But it's the thing that sulfur's creating, the battery. That's the goal that I think we will be able to accomplish before the end of the episode. Part of me almost wants to drill a new hole with the improved drill, because this is so annoying. It's also like once you start bouncing more. And then it just gets worse and worse and worse. Okay, there we go.
Inventory full.
Okay. Oh, there's the stone. It's floating. I love it when things float. Ouch. I have died before. You get going a little too fast in these tunnels, you bonk your noggin, and you're
Energy
donezo.
low.
You are donezo. Okay, we're out. We're free! We're free! Alright, what do we got? We're still halfway good on hydrogen. There was a base there at some point. It looks like it's gone, though. I wonder if it got destroyed by one of the other factions. And I think all those craters in the ice are from meteor storms approaching that base. Not totally sure how that works, but I think that's what happened. Okay, more oil for you, and for you, more, or oil sand for the other thing, oil for this thing. And then we do need battery on. That one is dead officially. And we should get enough sulfur now with this battery to get a rechargeable battery, which will finally allow us to run the bigger machines. Not constantly, but they don't need to run constantly. They need to run in spurts. And finally we'll be able to do that. That will feel so good. Okay, that sulfur needs to come over here. Split it up between these guys. No, sorry, this one. Okay, this is going to be a long project. Maybe I won't finish this episode. Looks like I need 10 more steel plates as well. Okay, do I have everything I need for the 50? Copper wire, yes, we're good. What about this one? We need more sulfur, and then we're good. Okay, take the oil. Oil in. A little bit more sulfur. Ooh, we're almost there. Alright. Think that's enough? I'm gonna turn this bad boy off. Why does the control not work sometimes? Oh, I need to have this put away? No? Field vision is not working for me. Maybe I'm looking at the wrong part. Oh, there it is. Weird. Off. So did that say 1 megawatt only? That says 8 megawatts. Oh, it wasn't running. So it's 1 kilowatt. Which is 1,000 watts. Sometimes I see 1,000 watts and I think 1,000 kilowatts. Those are very different. And then sulfur to you, and you are happy with your production amount. Perfect. Oh, this is gonna be wonderful. Okay, so then let's get the battery started. Acid battery. 75% charging efficiency, which means we are gonna lose power in the process, I think. But that's okay. Where to put it? Where do we put you? I feel like you should go up on the second level, closer to all of the wind turbines. That feels realistic. Maybe here? So we need some computers, some components, and those acid power cells. Now the thing that I'm a little worried about is I think the game by default routes power through batteries, even if it's not necessary. And because this only has a 75% charging efficiency, I believe what that means is when the battery's on, we will actually have less power available in the base because of the battery. Because all of the wind power is going to go into the battery, but that's not going to output. Like if 10 goes into the battery, we only get 7.5 out, whatever units you want to use. And so if our base needs 8, the battery will try to be providing 7.5, which it will, but that'll be sucking up all 10 that's being produced from the wind turbines. So I'm pretty sure it kind of, unfortunately, averages out to be worse. But that's okay because it averages out over long periods of time where I'm doing other things. And that means 75% averaged over a long period of time is far better. Let's see, construction components are in there. It looks like we're out of computers. Are we really? Oh, we had a lot. Guess we used them all up. Dang. Okay, you have some computers. Good. Alright, so now all we need are those acid power cells. Which is a little bit of a waiting game. I can share. I want to break things down a little further. 100, 400, I don't remember the numbers, 80, 20, 100. There's 6. No, 3 each on the wire. 5, 5, 4, 1. Okay. Alright, so 20 more there, 20 more here. And then about 20 more there. Which is not super fast. It's gonna be like 10 minutes. I could work on steel welding, but we won't. I think I'm gonna pause the recording for a second and then take a quick stream break while that works in the background. I also need to turn off the battery in case we need it again. There we go. Okay. So for those of you on YouTube, you will be able to skip time here while I take a quick break. I should save it too. I don't save it often enough. Hello YouTube and welcome back. You guys have transported yourselves into the future where we almost have enough acid, battery, power cells. Just need a couple more. There we go, 25. I did split it among 3. 27. One more here. Oh, this one's done. One more from here, then we'll do it. Oh, that one's done. Are you making one more? Yeah, it is. Okay. This should be the last one. Oh, this is gonna be so good. Gimme, 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 gimme. Yes. Okay. So, with the production of this battery, we now will have power. I don't know how much power. I guess I don't know what the max output is on this, but I don't really care. I'm thankful. I can make more of them now, more easily. Ah, the relief. So, Mr. Acid Battery can do 6 megawatts out. And it recharges! It recharges! Ah! It's charging currently. Amazing. So I'm just going to let the alkaline battery run out. And I'll put this on recharge. And I think that will then use this battery to recharge it. And I'll put that on discharge. And then we will have 6 megawatts of base power available. And even though these don't produce 6 megawatts, you know, the times when I need the 6 megawatts, I'll have it. And the times when I don't, these will be charging up the base. So I probably want another couple of these because 6 megawatts is not enough. And I eventually, you know, will need to add more and more turbines because the average power usage of our base will keep going up. And I'll probably even turn to other power sources eventually. The hydrogen power source will be better once I have a mining ship. Once we can go fly and get ores, that'll be a lot better. But let's see, can I make hydrogen thrusters? I can. So I can now also officially build a ship because we can make thrusters. The metal grids, I guess, was the slowdown on that. Because I could have built hydrogen thrusters with metal grids before, but we didn't have Cobalt. So Cobalt is the, I guess, the initial slowdown on being able to make a ship with hydrogen thrusters. And what's a drill? I mean, I know I made a large grid drill, but what's a small grid drill? Yeah, it's all stuff that we have. And then cargo, what about a medium cargo container? Okay, see, that requires aluminum, so that's kind of annoying. I guess you could just build a lot of small... Is there a small large grid container? There is, but it's aluminum and this... So the only thing you can do is either build a bunch of drills and just use those, or build the small cargo container. There's not some other kind of container, right? Oh. It seems like there's a small grid transport container. So I guess you could manually transfer from like the drill to that over and over again, but it doesn't have conveyor access, so that's kind of annoying. But yeah, I mean, these are cheap, so I guess just like 30 or 40 small cargo containers or whatever is what you'd use. Oh my gosh, I love this. I love this. Stored power 1.36 megawatt hours. Beautiful. Sweet. Okay. So then... Did I turn the refinery off? Because we can turn it back on now. On. Yeah. process that stone. And then we can also turn back on the gravel compressor. That can keep going. And what else can stay on? I can probably keep the fabricator on. It is. The assembler on. Okay, sweet. This one is dead now, so I can go grind that up for parts. And yeah, this seems like a pretty good place to be done with the video. I think you're the dead one, right? Yep. And yeah, in the next video, we'll be able to figure out how to get plastic. I mean, we've already figured out how to get plastic, but we can actually make it happen. We'll need some concrete first. And we'll be able to get plastics from the synthetics place, and then we can get our tier 2 welder. And then, yeah, I mean, I think we'll make a ship, because we can build a hydrogen thruster ship. And we've got aluminum now, so we can make those cargo containers. I'm trying to think of kind of what else we need for a ship. I think we'll be good to go. Oh, gyroscopes? Yep, we can do gyros. What else goes onto a ship? Not that we really need a beacon, but I think we have a few radio comm components. Can't we make those, actually? I think we can make those. In the assembler. Yeah, those just steel and copper. So, I think we can make all kinds of things. Even make... I don't know what we can make, but I'm excited. I'm excited, because we're finally getting to the point where we can get a mining ship, go get ores, bring them back, and they'll get automatically processed. And then I can also use the mod that I've got, called Production Limits, where I can go to something like the plate stamp, and I can have a quota, and I can make quotas. I don't know if it works perfectly yet, hasn't been tested, but if it works properly, then I'll be able to just have it automatically make, you know, 1,000 of each thing, and I'll just always have those on hand. Oh, it'll be so nice. And that's really important too for... because otherwise you need to manually make the things that make the things that make the things, because it wouldn't do that automatically like Factorio does. Like in Factorio, when you handcraft an oil refinery, it'll make the gears if you don't have gears. And things like that. And so, and this game doesn't do any of that. So I feel like a thing like quotas or one of the inventory management scripts would be really necessary to play Industrial Overhaul. Otherwise, you're just going to make a billion manual orders for everything. But I can, like, you know, always have 50 light bulbs on hand or whatever. So, I'm excited for that. But I do think we'll call it a video there. So for those of you on YouTube, as always, thank you guys for watching. What did I just say? Thank you guys for watching. Yes, thank you. Have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video.